Tonight I'm going to be focusing on the human health impacts that have occurred and I've recorded in Mississippi. And those human health impacts, I've developed a list from the BP crude and the dispersants, and the people in the communities all along the coastal areas of Mississippi have those human health impacts. It's all of those. Some 39% were actually cleanup workers that I've surveyed specifically in Mississippi, and I've surveyed a lot more all along the coastal areas. But there were a lot of tourists, there were a lot of just coastal residents that have been exposed on the beaches, in the marshes, and the wetlands, and then from the aerosol early on in the process when there was a slick offshore, it was turned into an aerosol by the high winds and high seas. A lot of headaches, a lot of respiratory problems, decreased lung function, cardiovascular impacts, depression. Well, it's a huge problem, and a lot of people don't want to admit that they have mental health problems, and it's very difficult to get them treatment because in order to get the treatment you have to admit that you're having a problem, and the culture doesn't allow people to just say, well, yeah, I'm having these problems. But when you start talking to them, it's clear that they have huge mental health problems, but huge physical health problems as well. So, I mean, I don't want to overemphasize it's just mental health. It's a lot of respiratory problems, skin rashes, skin lesions, cardiovascular, decreased lung function, things that are acute in the beginning and now are very, very chronic or long-lasting.
And so do you think we're going to see long-term health effects?
Absolutely. There will be long-term health effects from this exposure.